actually describe Burning Man not as an event that takes place, but as a community, which is a gathering of some of the most creative, extraordinary individuals in the world.
On the website it says it's an experiment in social living, and that's just what it is. It's not dictating what the social living is. It's letting us all find out how we can make this work together, to enjoy ourselves and enjoy one another.
Like to find my community, to find my tribe, to find my people who I could just be at home with.
Boy, what does the man represent? I think he represents all of us. He's the collector of all the imagination and all the energy, and he consumes it all year long so that he can literally burn up like a phoenix.
It's been amazing to experience how this is really like a gigantic public art theme park. And it's like climbing on huge art pieces and being lifted up into the sky by balloon installation. Like, I just had no idea.
One person did one thing and everybody else went, if they could do that, I could do. And it showed them the potential within themselves. And it really is its own genre because there's nothing here, and it's so huge that the dreams of the artists are just immense.
I am Dream Rockwell, the founder of Lucent Dossier. The original vision for Lucent Dossier was conceived on the playa at Burning Man about 8 years ago. I wanted to create something that would travel around the world and bring this kind of freedom.
The art cars are just off the charts. You know, it's a steampunk thing, mixing old with new. You got the technology mixed with rusted steel, diesel engines, and fat tires, all to go 3 miles an hour, so other people can enjoy them. It's just incredible.
Kirk, an aeronautic engineer, pretty much CAD-cammed it all out, and to see their response, they come up and they say, "Thank you for creating this wonderful piece of art."
I really like the mechanical bit of having a wooden cog driving a big hubless front wheel. You know, being able to do something you love and live a happy life, that's a definition of success right there.
The beauty of Burning Man is it gives us an opportunity to create new ways of interaction. You know, it's like a whole, this is the canvas that we can explore. It's exploration in community. And we came up with this performance called Phaedroids. It's kind of a merger of the masculine and the feminine. She's a dancer, and I'm a very technologically oriented masculine artist, and so it brings those two worlds together, and I trace the movements of her dance with these dynamic generative particles and using laptops and Wacom's and all these things.
The first thing we looked at was how to make this actually work as a structure. As it turns out, this is one of the tallest freestanding wood structures in the world.
Some people have said that they've travelled around the world to all sorts of temples. That seems to be a pilgrimage that they do in various countries, and they've come here and they've had the most amazing experience ever. Everybody from all walks of life, and you know, atheists, whatever, whoever you are, you know, have been here and had a huge experience.
But it's non-denominational. We applied sacred geometry to it, and that's what came out.
Rather than just having this big structure sitting there silently, we felt that it needed to have some sort of musical addition to it.
My name is Aaron Taylor Kuffner. I'm the co-creator and artistic director of the world's first, and I believe only, fully robotic Indonesian gamelan orchestra known as the Gamelatron. And I installed 57 gongs and cymbals in the center temple. And so people were able to enter the space and essentially really be aided in bringing their intentions to fruition and help them release their feelings and the things that they needed to share. There became at one point no separation between the sorrow that these people feel, between their love and their joy, between the gifts and the seeds that have been passed by ancestors and ancestors, which allowed me to transport gongs 10,000 miles around the world and work with computer engineers to design something that could play for 7 days straight to create a kind of vortex of resonant energy.
The Earth Hub with William and Andrea was just stunning. You know, I think people got more out of that and the Gamelatron than potentially even the temple itself. You know, the actual emotions that come with the music was quite amazing indeed.
The vibration of strings were actually going into the structure of the temple. So the temple itself was an instrument.
I wanted to share one of my ultimate dreams and one of William's ultimate dreams, and for us to say, let's do it, let's walk this path, and let's get there, and let's realize this dream. highlight and life-changing experience.
People think, oh my God, how can you build something and then destroy it? It is about lovingly creating something, giving energy into it, and then letting go of it.
It was such a beautiful project, and it was really such a dream come true. That opens me up to, wow, how many dreams out there can we make happen?
You know, and taking what we learn from here and our experiences out into the real world, you know, and sharing with the people around us, our loved ones, the people we work with, and sharing these kind of ideals and these principles. I think something like this is a small way we can start to change the world.
This is a great way to recharge and remind yourself as a creative person and as a human being with a greater family of man, what it's about.
And there's a lot that we can bring back, because this is a really important thing that we're creating out here.
Gives me hope in humanity, is what it does.